Salute, salute. Salute to the eternal spiritual father, y'all. A real internal spiritual father, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Trolls only God and your mama can love you. And last but not least, y'all know how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? One time, yeah, yeah, yeah. I say one time, yeah, yeah. I say one time, yeah, man. We in the house, man. We in the building, man. Salute to the tribe. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to brother in the cut and Mother Earth and, you know what I'm saying, Sister Sage and more, all the family, all the tribe, everybody, globally, you know what I'm saying, salute. And this love, we in the building, y'all. I had to restart the stream, you know what I mean? I had to restart the stream, man. Internet came through bugging. I had to restart the stream, man. I had to restart the stream. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We gonna get back into it though. We gonna pick up where we left off. That's what we gonna do. Pick up where we left off. As soon as I can get myself caught back up here. Pick up where we left off. Give me just a second, Miss Lala. Thank you for rocking out with me, Miss Lala. You could be anywhere in the world, but you right here rocking out with my ugly. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that to the utmost, Miss Lala. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to him. I'm putting my pin in my cash app here. I always slip up. So making sure I pin the cash app. What's up, nephew? Colonel Sanders, what's up? How your family doing? Your crazy father. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm trying to wait until we get the crew back in here. We doing good. Got my registration for my car. Look at you. Moving on up in the world. Moving on up. Proud of your nephew. Seems like just yesterday you was a little itty bitty and now you towering over me. You know what I'm saying? On some Shaq and slash Muggsy Bogues type stuff. And you're driving? Man, you make me feel old, man. But don't worry, your daddy's birthday this month. He old too. Tell him I'll be calling him on the 15th. Or talking to him through the Xbox or something. I'll be calling him on his birthday. I'll be calling him on his birthday, for sure though. There go them numbers. Them numbers went back up then. There go the tribe. There go the tribe. All right, y'all, let's get back into it. Philip Scott.
I talked about on our live stream on the African Diaspora News Channel. And this guy is going to be the epitome of why Black Americans have delineated. I want you to hear every disrespectful thing this guy has to say. And you know, he's in our country benefiting off of the blood, sweat, and tears of Black America. Then he comes over here and just...
Listen here. Your daddy vagina ain't fake. And your titties ain't fake either.
Talks the most crap while he's not even in his homeland. Let's go ahead and check this out.
If you hate Black Americans so much, why did you come to America? Okay, first of all, miss me with that. Black Americans don't run in America. You don't own or control anything in America besides your mouth. That is the only thing you run. Okay, that is the only thing you run in America, your mouth. You think Africans came here because of you? We came here to hustle, bro. The same reason we go to France, Britain, Germany. We go to hustle. We don't care about you. See, we learn your history out of courtesy. Out of courtesy. You guys still walk around thinking Africa is a country full of mud pots and mud cookies. You know,
if Africa's so great, why don't you keep your black ass in Africa? Why are you traveling the world globally to hustle and to scam people? Can't even pick up your phone. Somebody on the phone with an accent nowadays trying to scam you out of money. Might have been this guy. Might have been this guy.
You have no courtesy, no respect to learn other people's history.
What's
And
good?
you think
What's
we came
good?
here because of you? Shut your dirty black behind up, idiot. Talking about if you hate black Americans so much, why come to America? Did we come here for you?
Look, he don't even know he black. He telling everybody shut their black behind up. He don't even, that brother don't identify as black. He marked Oreo, double stuffed Oreo. That's what he marked on his tax papers. Double stuffed Oreo. That boy got some cream filling. That boy got some cream filling.
No, the Africans come here for you. The Caribbean people come here for you. Idiot. See, you are just upset because black immigrants that come here don't want to side with your degeneracy. They don't want to side with your ghetto behaving. That is why you're upset. We don't want to be.
Y'all running around here calling yourselves African Americans. Y'all don't hear how these Africans think about us? You wonder why they don't ever run to our rescue when America is doing something to a so-called African American. You know what I mean? I don't subscribe to that African American stuff. No, sir, buddy. No, sir, buddy. And this is why. This is why. Me no black. Me no black. As soon as ICE get behind you, I black. I negro. Every time, man. Every time.
Cookies or railways. We want to work hard and you're upset, right? You're upset. Talking about that the white man gave you everything. That's right. Idiot. Did the white man not give you HBCUs? Did the white man not give you PPP loans, EBT, Section 8, civil rights? They gave you everything. Even your admixture was COSA.
This boy got white supremacist talking points. This boy sound like a boy. He sound like a black Charlie Kirk. For real. I think Charlie Kirk is being reincarnated. Charlie Kirk is definitely a black guy now. He just doesn't realize it. He just doesn't realize it. Y'all hear the boy? Listen, this man sounds just like Charlie Kirk. Capping for the YT, man. Hasn't worked for any race. As to Hispanic, I'll wait. Hispanics fought wars to be identified as white. To be identified as white. So we can't ask the Hispanic. We can't ask them. They were heavily involved in the slave trade. We can't ask them. That's like asking a white man. You ain't gonna get the truth. That same white racist guy you talking about, nah, good white folks to tell you the truth. But these lying ass people that run the government, these racists, they ain't gonna tell you that. They are not gonna tell you that.
By your massa talking about Africans come here but they hate black Americans. No one cares about you, bro. See, we just don't care. Nobody hates you, we just don't care. The problem is you want black immigrants from Africa.
He just said nobody hates you, we just don't care. But we around here fighting amongst one another, and Umar's having a meltdown because we refuse to identify as an African American. But they don't care, and they're Africans. That one made my head itch. Did anyone else receive that? Did anyone else receive that?
The Caribbeans to fear and respect you just because your ancestors went through slavery? Look around. We all did. We all did. Do you see people of Congo oppressing black Americans because they went through what they went through? You want everyone to fear and respect you because of what your ancestors went through? No, that does not give you a pass to be ignorant. No. Emmett Till does not give you a pass to be ignorant. Nat Turner, what happened to Nat Turner?
This fool said Emmett Till does not give you a reason to be ignorant. Yeah, we back in here, King Fight. This fool said Emmett Till, y'all. He threw in some American history, y'all. He's rubbing it in our face what happened to Emmett Till right here. And you know that woman got to live a full life, y'all. She just recently passed away some years ago. They found multiple warrants for her in the basement of the jail and never executed either one. Either one. This guy just bought up. He said he studies our culture, our history out of courtesy. And he just bought up Emmett Till, y'all. Listen to what this guy just said. Listen. Listen. Oh yeah. He went to raccoon school for real. Listen, boy. Stephen on Django is that boy professor. He checked in with Charlie Kirk after third period. He must have found him in Valhalla.
We all did. Do you see people of Congo oppressing black Americans because they went through what they went through? You want everyone to fear and respect you because of what your ancestors went through. No, that does not give you a pass to be ignorant. No. And Till does not give you a pass to be ignorant. Nat Turner, what happened to Nat Turner does not give you a pass to act ignorant.
This boy said Emmett Till and Nat Turner. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This boy said Nat Turner. This clown said Nat Turner. Whew.
You are acting degenerate right now. Do the black British people act this way towards you when you go there because their ancestors were enslaved? Do they do that? Do the ones in the Caribbean act this way towards you because their ancestors were enslaved? You think you're special? No. You are special educated, boss people, idiot. Everything your ancestors fought for, you have given away. Everything your ancestors fought for, you have given away. You are not even replicas of your ancestors.
Everything our ancestors fought for, we gave it away? Did we give it away or was it taken and erased? This boy here visited white supremacist elementary, white supremacist middle school, and white supremacist high school. This boy's playing lacrosse and hockey at PE. You know what I'm saying? This boy know nothing about throw him up, bust him up. He know nothing about basketball, know none of that stuff. This boy played the white sports. You know what I'm saying? Boy, man, I'm telling y'all. Boy, on his tax papers, where it say black, white, other, all that, he put marshmallow. That boy colonized as hell, boy. How many of y'all want to bet he date white women? Put a 1 in the chat if you think he got a Becky. Becky wouldn't even messed up with him. Becky like real black, man, y'all. He probably got it. He probably got like a Taylor Swift type white girl. Like a RG3 type white girl. You know what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think he got a white woman. Y'all think he date black women? Talk to me. Talk to me, tribe. How many think he got a white woman? How many think he got a black woman? Cause I think a black woman would beat the hell out of that boy. A black woman be done put hands on that boy. A black woman to beat the manhood, should beat the manhood back in him.
No more. Your Timu versions of Malcolm X. Your Timu versions of Malcolm X. You're not even idiot. Painful.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why a lot of black Americans have delineated. You see, he's on that same mindset as Myron Gaines. Why do we want that to immigrate over here? Why do you think some black Americans would not even mind pointing him out to Immigration and Customs Enforcement? Because we don't need a white supremacist in black skin here. You understand? And we understand that you come over here to get paid. We get that. We really do. Yes, it was our mistake to thought all skin folk.
Y'all know I'm goofy. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Yeah. Fast forward to our version. They not like us. They not like us.
So kinfolk, that's our mistake. We have to admit that we made a mistake as Black Americans, thinking that all these other groups think like we think in the area of their blackness. They don't even think in the area of blackness, because some of them have a scam mentality and they scam in their homeland. So they don't mind coming over here and scamming and conniving and doing whatever they got to do to get what they want, because they did it in their own homeland back home.
Hey,
right?
Nisi, McKenna.
Now, one thing he did say that
McKenna, what's up, baby? Look at my niece. I see you, sweetie. I see you, Nisi. Love you. That's Colonel Sanders' sister, y'all. That's Colonel Sanders' sister. Do not remove McKenna LeBret. Do not remove McKenna. Matter of fact, I'm gonna, hold on. She's gonna be a moderator. Hold on. Nisi. All right. You lit up in blue. You lit up in blue. All right. All right.
I also would agree with him on, he said, you gave away everything. He's right. We did give away things to people because we thought that they were brothers and they were sisters. But what's happening with delineation is that we're correcting that right now. We are in a status correction with Black America. So we're fixing all of that. So you can be hostile like that all you want, but I promise you that's not going to end well for you in the end, because the white people are not going to, they don't want you here. They really don't want you here, because that's adding to the numbers for them. They know they want more Europeans in this country. They don't want you, sir. And if anything funny sound on your paperwork, they're going to get you out. Now, why would you put out this video in this country? But why would you put the video out? Knowing the time period that we're in with the Trump administration. But clearly you're not educated or smart enough to understand this is not the time to be making them little stupid comments.
Oh, no, this is the time for him to make those stupid comments. We need to know who our enemies are. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no more of that, get your hands out of my pocket type stuff, that Malcolm X type. No, we need to know. So this was the perfect time. This was the perfect time. This was the perfect time. If you ask me, I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him. This was the perfect time. You know, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all see how them people feel. We already talking about America owe us reparations. Boy, Africa owed reparations before America did. You know what I'm saying? Africa owed reparations before America did. Africa is the one that agreed to ship everybody out. Bro, you got the funniest white voice. What white voice, man? Hell is a white voice? What the hell is a white voice? Well, I already know you sound stupid. You got to look stupid, too. You got to look stupid as well. Probably ain't got no profile picture up there, you broke back mountain ass. It's up out of here, man.
Definitely about Black Americans. But Black Americans are American citizens. They can't be deported. You can. Even if you're naturalized, you still can be deported. And the Black Americans find out where you work. That's the first thing they're going to do, is find out where you work. They make sure you're not working with anybody in the public. Or even if you're working a regular job, they're going to find that out. They're going to be trying to find out your immigration status. And you doing all that talk. That talk may get you deported. It may, but then whose fault would that be? Yours. Because y'all come over here being hostile, some of you, toward Black Americans, like we did you something. We ain't did you nothing. We ain't went to no country of yours and do any harm over there in a collective sense. We have not. We haven't dropped a bomb. We haven't invaded you.
I ain't gonna lie, that just made me want to sign up to be an ICE agent. I'm not gonna lie. I want to be an ICE agent. I want to be in charge of finding him. You know what I'm saying? I want to find him. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. But no, I want to be an ICE agent. You know what I'm saying? I don't like warm drinks anyways. I like ice in my drinks. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be an ICE agent. And I want to go find this guy. I want to go find this guy. I just want to hear if he just say, me black, me black, me black. You know what I'm saying? Once I get behind him, I just want to find this guy. I'll interrogate the hell out of his ass once I catch him. I'll make him listen to his own video over and over and over. I damn sure would. I'll make him sweat zebra piss in that interrogation room. I damn sure would. Let's get those likes up, y'all. Let's get those likes up, please. You know, those likes let YouTube know we're working, and it also moves the content through the algorithm so that we can get more people in the building, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Work with your boy. Work with your boy. Please. Thank ya. Work with your boy. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up.
Homeland. We haven't did anything like that. And yet y'all have so much animosity and smoke for black Americans, but you don't have no animosity and smoke for that white man. That's the reason why you're behind had to immigrate over here. Because the white man got your country messed up. The white man is taking all your resources. You understand? Putting a military in your backyard, literally. But you got all this smoke for black America. Like I said, you know, one thing my grandmother always said, she said, you know what? You know, people gonna learn in the end, and he gonna learn too. He gonna learn. He gonna learn a valuable.
All right, thank you. Bing, can we put Bing in the chat, please? Y'all know anytime someone gives a super chat or a gift or sends, you know, any type of cash apps, we always recognize them. So can we please put Bing in the chat? It's the least we can do considering Bing was Kobe Bryant's middle name as well. And that's the individual who just found it in the kindness of their heart. You know what I'm saying? Beanie, baby. Bing, thank you. Thank you. Turtle Peace, what's up? What's up?
Lesson. And when you learn that lesson, don't come over here talking about, oh, brother. Like, no. Go over there with them white folk. That's how you were talking. Because some things we can't tolerate just you to say sorry about it and come back. No. If you're actively out here siding these folks against us, and we expect to take you in, how we know that's not a trick? To take you in so you can infiltrate, so you can cause dissension and problems. No.
Y'all notice in history, every time black people come together to unify, it's always somebody like this in the crew. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody like this in the crew that just tears things up. Fred Hampton was sold out the same way for $300. Malcolm X the same way. You know what I mean? Jesse Jackson was standing right beside MLK on the. We ain't gonna go into all this, but you know, here we go again. We got to go through this every day. It's always Snoop, right? So I got Snoop ready, and don't worry, damn it, we bought some trees too. The whole house gonna smell like pine cones when we done, huh? Every day, this is what we got to do, huh? Every day. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. I hear that so much. Now what? Yeah. Come on, we gotta do better on the likes, y'all. We gotta do better on the likes. We have to do better on the likes. Y'all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? It is not designed to hit you back. If you hit that like button and that like button hits you back, you know what I'm saying? Then we gonna gang. We gonna boy, listen. We gonna jump that like button. This is Snoop Frog. Your mom got a screw-on penis.
Over that stuff. We checking everybody's paperwork. We making sure everybody say who they are. and their names matching. We checking flags, we checking all that now. Because
Why can't I be me? Why can't I be me? What you mean Cat and Snoop had a if you ain't got nobody to hate on, you ignorant, dumb, peg leg motherfucker, you are the wrong one, pimpin'. I would tell you what's up, pimpin', and you ain't got too many more times to get my time wrong, cause time is money, pimpin'. Time is motherfucking money, pimpin'. You got the right one today.
because with delineation, we can't afford to deal with people like him.
Who you calling skinny, homie? Who you calling skinny? Who you calling skinny? I'm fit. I'm fit. You probably obese and breathe hard just walking from your front door to your mailbox. Huh? You got to crank up a golf cart just to get from your front door to your mailbox. That's what you got to do. Don't get angry. You don't want it. You don't want the sauce. What you roll in the 40, homie? I know what I run in the 40. What you roll in the 40? Huh? What you roll in the 40? You fat and sweating right now. You fat and sweating right now. Huh? Your nickname is Musty. Huh? You ain't got no six pack. You got a keg. You got a keg. That's what you got. Oh, your head is big. Your vagina is little. Hell you talking about, boy? I love that. I love that. I love that.
That's the type of immigrants America want over here, like him. That's not gonna be helpful to
Bug's Life. Bug's Life. Knuckle Dragger. Knuckle Dragger. Keep your hands off them kids. Keep your hands off them kids. I know you in them Epstein files. I know you in them Epstein files. I know you in the Epstein files. Boy just got done getting dead by his daddy. Go get the Vaseline off your rear end, boy. You know what I'm saying? You still got your daddy DNA in your ass, boy.
Black America or even the diaspora. No, they want somebody destructive like that. That you can talk all this crap about black people all you want. The fact is,
Oh, thank you, fine duck. Thank you, y'all. Y'all put duck in the chat, y'all. $5 super chat from Duck. Thank you, Duck. Duck says, you're tough. Of course. Of course. Boy, have you taken care of your Vaseline problem yet, boy? Huh? If you're looking for the man that did that to you, you still got his DNA in your backside, boy. Huh? How you let your daddy perform a colonoscopy on you at home? How you let that happen? How you let your daddy give you a colonoscopy, boy? How you let that happen? That's what I want to know. How you let that happen?
you're behind and never got over here with me for black people, and that burns you up. You know what burns you up? Because black America never had to leave their homeland. They didn't have to flee. They didn't have to run like you to somebody else's country. They didn't have to do that. See, a lot of times y'all resentful. Just like a lot of times y'all resentful to South Africans. They didn't flee either. They didn't flee. But a lot of you fled your country, talking about where you go in all these white countries. You know, and I've been saying, hey, you're in an African country, why can't you go to another African country? That doesn't even make sense. Go to another African country and build there. But you want to be underneath these folks. And you go definitely learn the hard way about them. But when you do, don't come over here. Because you're just disrespectful. Gone the days of black America don't tolerate this disrespect. We're not putting up with it. And you better believe that.
All right. Those would be the Africans, y'all. The Africans. The Africans. The Africans. Now we gonna get on this military, then we gonna go back to the Africans, y'all. Let's get on this military.
Scare you all to death. There have been 110 complaints from U.S. military personnel.
Thank you, FMG. I missed something. Thank you,
told
FMG.
officers that the Iran war was a part of God's plan and Donald Trump was anointed by Jesus. This is how you brainwash people into doing stupid things.
Some breaking news. Israel took a huge amount of damage last night by Iranian attacks, and Iran was using missiles that we didn't even know they had the capability of making. For context, the missiles Iran was using last night we had never seen before. These were missiles that broke up into 80 or so smaller missiles to evade Israeli air defense systems. Because of this, the Israeli Iron Dome air defenses got completely overwhelmed and stood no chance of intercepting the Iranian missiles, because there was so many of them. And so Iran carried out a massive attack on Israel all of last night, and possibly hundreds and hundreds of buildings in Israel and Tel Aviv have been completely leveled to the ground. Now, there's videos that have come out of these attacks last night, and it's safe to say this is something we've never seen before. Not even in the war in Ukraine have we seen attacks on this scale. The videos coming out of Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, etc. show hundreds and hundreds of missiles just falling into the ground in Israel, blowing everything to pieces. Now, this is absolutely crazy. This is technology we didn't know Iran had.
Listen, nobody knew how ready we're gonna... Listen, when we talk about this, if you like jewelry, you know, and you know that things is real, IHOP. We call it IHOP. All right? And Iran becomes Iran. IHOP, I run, and military campaign. Okay? We have to censor ourselves like this. IHOP, I run, and military campaign. So nobody really knew how prepared Iran is and was. And they've been making these preparations for like over 20 years. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody knew. We think we had intel. You know, they aren't who we thought they were. Because them boys is whooping right now. They are whooping, and they are not a small country, y'all. It is not small. And they're smart. They're smart. You know, they're controlling 90% of the oil now because they closed down the strait that you have to go through to even get this stuff shipped out. They are smart. You know, they are smart, y'all. So, you know, the last time the U.S. did something like this, you know what happened in Vietnam? And I believe the chickens are coming home to roost, y'all. I think the chickens are coming home to roost because we should have sat this one out. This had nothing to do with us. And nobody was ready except for Iran.
Capability of making. And because of this, a lot of people are asking questions of how did Iran get this technology? The scientists that could have done this were assassinated by the US and Israel months ago. Iran should not be...
Thank you, Billy Elliott. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. They're controlling it.
to make these missiles. And
China itself buys about 80% of that oil.
so there's a lot of people saying that maybe Russia and China have actually delivered the technology to Iran for Iran to use against Israel here. And if that's the case, and that proof comes out, it means that Russia and China are directly kind of involved in this war. And they've supplied these missiles that we've...
Let's get the likes up. And I only read comments that's got super chats attached because a lot of you guys are asinine and you only want debates. You only want debate. Start your own platform, put your own lies out there, do whatever.
never seen used before to Iran, for Iran to use against Israel.
This is just a quick update on the war and what's going on right now. There's an Iranian guy and an Iranian woman that's going to literally let us know exactly what is going on. I had to play the video like this because they're speaking in Iranian, and if I download it, it's going to go back to the original language. Meta has the ability to translate the language into English, so I'm going to do it like this. And he has like 6 different videos. I'm just going to play the videos and then we can get up out of here. And just so you know, I played the video on my laptop to make it bigger, but for whatever reason, when I played it on my laptop, it only played in the foreign language.
Danielle.
So I tried.
Can we take a moment and put Danielle's name in the chat, please? DT in the chat. Anytime someone gives a gift, a super chat, or a cash app, you know, we always put their name in the chat to recognize them, because you know they didn't have to. Everyone's struggling at this point, so if you make the sacrifice, we definitely want to show you that appreciation. Let's put DT in the chat, please. Let's work on those likes, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters.
U.S. forces and the State of Israel launched a joint military attack with targets in Iran in an operation which they called Operation Epic Fury and the Roar of the Lion. According to their leaders, the justification was to stop an alleged
Epic Fury and Roar of the Lion. And we're about to face epic defeat because them lions over there won't stop roaring. You know, I heard somebody say today, them boys is fighting for Allah. They is fighting for God. This is a spiritual war to them. They gonna give it everything they got. And so far, they are tearing ass up from the rooty to the tooty. Okay, what's good? What's good? Hey, we got Ireland in the house. What's good? Superstarville.
nuclear program and missile threats. But the reality is that it is an invasion against a sovereign state. And don't fall for it, because these attacks were not solely against military targets. A girls' primary school in Mina was hit by the attack. Civilians have been trapped under the rubble, and the number continues to rise with each...
Why would we hit an all-girls school over there? Why would we hit or target an all-girls school? I'll let that sit there for a minute. We'll let that one marinate, y'all.
Poor. This is neither security nor defense. They are human lives slaughtered by geopolitical interests. In this context, it is not surprising to see Iran respond after being attacked and seeing its people under bombs. The military forces launched ballistic missiles against military targets in Israel and also against American military bases in the Persian Gulf. And no, it is not gratuitous aggression, it is defense. This episode reveals several truths that the media choose to hide. That hegemonic powers do not need any type of justification to bomb, that it doesn't matter how many schools are blown up or how many civilians die, the official narrative will always be that it is for security, and that when a people decides to defend itself, they brand it an aggressor. The attack against Iran has already been denounced and condemned by several countries in the world and by international organizations which consider it a violation of international law, an act of aggression against a sovereign state. Iran today is defending its territory. Iran today says no, and behind this defense there is a clear message for everyone. Sovereignty is not negotiated, it is defended. This conflict is a new stage of the struggle of the people.
Basically what Iran is telling us that I'm gathering, because I know the history of this country and I ain't afraid to admit it. Iran is saying, hell no, you won't colonize us. Hell no, we saw what you did to Venezuela. We know what y'all did to everybody else. You will not colonize us. I believe that's what Iran is saying. I mean, Iran. I believe that's what Iran is saying, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And Iran ain't running either. I believe Iran is saying, hell no, we won't go. You ain't colonizing us, America. You ain't colonizing us, IHOP. I believe that's what Iran is saying, y'all. Iran.
Against the abuse of power, a struggle that sooner or later reaches all corners of the world. And it is not resistance only from Iran, it is resistance from all the peoples who do not kneel.
This is no longer about Iran. They have just awakened the wrath of Iraq, Bahrain, Pakistan, Azerbaijan, Saudi Arabia, even India and their communities that are spread across the entire world. We are talking about more than 300 million Muslims who are gnashing their teeth in one of the most important cases of religious martyrdom in the last 600 years. Even since their faith was founded, delusional are those who think this was a military victory. And no, they didn't commit an act of war. They created a religious martyr, the most important recruitment tool that exists. And this is just beginning. The price of a barrel of oil will rise from $8 to $30 at a minimum. And if this extends, it will rise more.
The price of gas is already going up. I seen it here for over $3, well over $3 just today. And it was just like in the mid twos just a couple days ago. So it's already affecting us here. So we're already going through economic inflation and hard times. Now we're dealing with more inflation from this military campaign, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube, it's so hard to censor myself. Why can't we just talk freely?
More than sent. So even if you live far away, this is going to change your life, not to mention the European or Asian stock markets, which will inevitably fall. And now Iran is going to do nuclear development of the bad kind. It's just that they eliminated the leader of the second most important monotheistic religion in the world. But they say religion has nothing to do with it. Or does it?
I am chosen. Somebody had to do it.
This is no longer about Iran. They have just awakened.
Now look, you went over there to Venezuela and you colonized them, you kidnapped their president and his old ass baby mama, and you bought him back, and you thought you was the sugar honey iced tea. You like, hoorah, hoorah, America, Trump, 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 Trump 2028. And yeah, you never know who else is looking and paying attention that's laying back like, try me, try me. Yeah, you come over here with that bullshit, we ready for you. Try us. And what do you know? Trump tried them. And well, it looks like it backfired a little bit, y'all. I want to start by saying rest in peace to those American service members that we've lost during this military campaign, because they should still be here. This was none of our business. We had nothing to do with it, but IHOP will lead to the destruction of America. IHOP and America has always had the same agenda, which is why they're best friends. Y'all know thieves run together. You know what I'm saying? Criminals run together. And they are going to be our downfall. Our downfall.
Wrath of Iraq, Iran, Pakistan, Azerbaijan.
Devastating attacks by Iran on U.S. ships. This is Israel right now. Nuclear power plants destroyed. Despite the death of the Ayatollah, Iran already has a new leader and the offensive continues. Alireza Arafi is the new Ayatollah, and this is how Iran's cities are. On a war footing, they unfurled the red flag of revenge for the assassination of the Ayatollah, of former President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, of the almost 100 children killed by Netanyahu. Iran's Revolutionary Guard announced that the most violent operation in its history will begin momentarily. Alone without allies, fighting a battle against the empire. Very few of us show you this. Very few of us also go all in. Neither C5N, nor the powerful media, nor political leaders said anything, because most answer to the same boss. There's no room for fence sitters here. This is Israel. They are leaving it as they left the Gaza Strip. The bombs they dropped finally came back. This is poetic justice. They killed the head of the Israeli Air Force and successfully bombed the headquarters of the US CIA in Dubai. The building completely collapsed. Meanwhile, Iran is preparing for the biggest attack in its history. Donald Trump says everything is fine, but in the meantime, 300 soldiers were killed at all the bases that were bombed. US soldiers crying not to go to war. Iran stated that the attacks were so forceful that Israel and the United States will end up begging for mercy. Dubai and all those luxurious American buildings were also...
Listen, America was not even ready for a long stint. They were not prepared to have a long-running military campaign. They were not. 4 to 10 days. Did you hear what Iran just said? Got to beg for mercy. Does this sound like this is going to be over anytime soon? So you want to know how we're going to have Trump 2028? This right here. This right here. This is going to last for some years. This is not going to blow over like hurricane season. It will not. It will not. And sad to say, many will lose their existence. And let's pray to God, or whoever you believe in, that we can keep ourselves safe. Because if these people find a way to wake up sleeping cells here within the country, we're definitely in trouble. We're definitely in trouble. It's a discussion. I don't care if you're for Trump or against Trump. We're all American people. We're all affected by this military campaign. But if you can still come in here and harp Trump, Trump, Trump after this, you a damn fool, fool, fool.
The blow is not only military and political, it is also economic. In Iran, the people are in the streets with anti-missile shields, defying the enemy, shouting, "God is great." This is just beginning. This is Tel Aviv at this very moment, and Benjamin Netanyahu has just escaped to Germany like a rat, launching missiles around the world. Furthermore, Iran has just sunk the aircraft carrier Abraham Lincoln, one of the most important for the United States and one of the largest in the world. 4 missile strikes left it absolutely unusable. That same vessel had previously been used to invade Iraq. This is how the Yankees announced that this vessel was going to enter Iran, but it ended up completely destroyed. Land and sea are becoming a graveyard for the Yankees. In the same way, another ship from England that had also gotten involved in the conflict ended up. But their lie is over, their myth is over.
Listen, man. Iran don't give a right now. They on some Allah Akbar type. They don't give a I'm telling you. They will perish for the cause. They will perish for the cause. I'm telling you. They will perish for the cause. This is not going to blow. This is not Iraq. This is not the Desert Storm War. All right? It's not the... I shouldn't have said that word. This is not the Desert Storm campaign. All right? These guys are serious. I don't care how much y'all harp up this U.S. military. Iran want boots on the ground. They want America's military on the ground. And there is no way between here and whatever you believe in that we can mess with them on the ground. It ain't going to happen. I say I run. I have to censor my page, y'all. We're not allowed to really talk about these, so we have to code it. I run, I hop, and military campaigns. Okay? I think you can figure out who we refer to as I run. It's been a long time since I ran, but I can run. All right? We know who IHOP is. However you want to code it, just we got to code it. You know what I mean? So thank you. Thank you. We got to code it. I run. I run.
They are neither.
I run. I hop. We are not talking about pizza. Are you in the Epstein files? Are you in the Epstein files to come in here and just holler at pizza? That boy in the EpiPen files. You better be lucky Trump done started this military campaign. He's taking y'all out of the headlines right now. You shouldn't even be out here. You got time to flee. You better run and get underground, sir. Mr. Jeff.
Untouchable, nor infallible, nor invincible, and even if they want to deny it, it is already public. Iran killed high-ranking U.S. military commanders in Gulf hotels, confirmed by the New York Times. In the last few hours, they bombed an Amazon headquarters in the United Arab Emirates and blew up the world's largest oil platform, energy heart of Saudi Arabia, a huge economic blow for the United States, which primarily depends on that oil. Lebanon joined Iran's bloc, and the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré, ordered the closure of...
Did y'all hear that about the oil? Did y'all hear that about the oil? And you wonder why your gas prices going sky high? Watch this. Did you hear that about your oil?
Conflict ended up. But their lie is over, their myth is over. They are neither untouchable, nor infallible, nor invincible, and even if they want to deny it, it is already public. Iran killed high-ranking U.S. military commanders in Gulf hotels, confirmed by the New York Times. In the last few hours, they bombed an Amazon headquarters in the United Arab Emirates and blew up the world's largest oil platform, energy heart of Saudi Arabia, a huge economic blow for the United States, which primarily depends on that oil. Lebanon joined Iran's bloc, and the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré, ordered the closure of the Yankee embassies in his country and declared the United States and Israel as terrorist countries. Pedro Sánchez also ordered the withdrawal of all U.S. military...
Did y'all hear the only 2 countries they named as terrorists? And I told y'all that IHOP would lead to the destruction of America because we're always following up behind IHOP's BS. All the time. Now, look who are the only 2 countries named terrorists. How are we supposed to feel safe as the American people? This puts a target on all of us. The hell was that just talking?
personnel from their military base. China also announced its support for the protection of Iran's sovereignty. Tel Aviv is being reduced to a city in ruin. Israel is running out of defenses, and at this point, hypersonic missiles are...
I want to say this. I've never covered content like this in my life, and I'm so glad that I've woken up and gotten out of the relationship space and started learning.
They can't say we have a low IQ. We actually understand exactly what... See, this brother understands me. We should have never funded IHOP in the first place. And I'm going to tell you you're right. I'm going to tell you you're right. Because those Netanyahu pancakes they had on sale, that special, I didn't like that too good. I didn't like that too good. The Waffle House, okay, you know what? Y'all know how everybody be squabbling at the Waffle House and getting it down. You can find the best brawls at the Waffle House. That would be Iran. That would be Iran. You know what I'm saying? That would be Iran.
More about world news. I'm actually happy that Iran is doing this. I'm an American, and I'm happy that another country, a foreign country, is winning a war. And the reason why I'm happy about this...
That's how we lost to Vietnam. Put them in their place. Put them in their place. Let us live. Please. Please, Iran. Let us live. Get everybody that's around here. Hoorah, hoorah, Trump 28. Get all of them. Get all of the racists. You know what I'm saying? You can do the government. You can do all of that. But leave us. Leave us. We knew that this day would come. We knew that every time they tell us can't nobody F with the U.S., we knew that was a lie. We knew that was a lie. We knew that was a lie. That's just what we... Listen, America tell lots of lies. I'm black. Trust me, we know. America tell lots of lies. But hey, they can't lie about this one just like they couldn't lie about Vietnam, boy. America is not doing good. I'm telling you, America is not doing good. And if we have to put boots on the ground, it's all mountains over there. Who has the advantage? Who has the advantage if we got to go boots on the ground? You know what I mean? Real talk. America thought they were just gonna do this through technology and little air campaigns. They knocking them down out the sky too. They knocking them down out the sky too. They are knocking them down out the sky too. Pull! Pull! They knocking them down too. You better start playing with Iran. We should have ran.
It's because America are controlled by, you already know,
IHOP.
The country that
IHOP.
if we talk about, our channels would get deleted. But why would my channel get deleted if I talk about this country? That's an example of how we are controlled by that country. And we're not just controlled by it.
And even this platform is controlled by that country.
We're possessed by them, like an evil entity has possessed the United States.
Jesus Christ! It is he who commands you! You blood you! Prince of heaven!
And the best and only way to change this is for an outside entity to do something about it. Because usually during an exorcism, the person that is being possessed has no control. And it takes an outside entity to come to the person's home and fight the demon for the person that is possessed. So to a certain degree, we can't do anything. We need Iran, Korea, probably China to do something about, because I gotta watch my words, the demon that has possessed the United States. So the reason why I'm happy Iran is winning is because, in my opinion, this is literally an exorcism. So if this thing goes the way I hope it goes, the demon will be found and dealt with, because the head demon, and we all know who that is, decided to flee their own country. But if they do a good enough job, these demons will then no longer possess the United States. And I just want y'all to understand, this is not about Trump. I don't care about Trump. So whether it was George Bush, Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, if Kamala Harris would have won, Joe Biden, or Barack Obama. All of them were doing the bidding of the demon. So this is not about the right or the left. This is about getting rid of the demon. The demon is the problem. I'm just going to be honest with you. I have no idea what America looks like before the demon took possession of us because I was too young. So just like Trump says, America can actually be great again, not because of Trump, but because of Iran. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. And before you go, make sure to watch this video right here because Erica Kirk just did something else.
Taxes was chasing
So what do we
updates and getting nowhere.
I think Mr. Let Go has a great point.
It's a turtle tax.
I think he has a great point. I think he has a great point.
And this is what we have to do. You have to save children. In order
Listen, I wasn't ready for you yet. I cue y'all up, okay? I cue y'all up. Damn. All right, I got one last story here that's gonna run. No more begging for mercy. Oh, y'all talk about the rash on Trump net? Turtle piece. Turtle piece. A whole turtle piece going in. You got to be talking about that rash on Trump net. You say you think it's from holy water? Mm-hmm. Listen, boy, the chickens is coming home to roost. This is like Vietnam 2.0 right here, boy. Vietnam 2.0. I'm telling you, y'all underestimated Iran, boy. Y'all bullies keep bullying people, and you back them into a corner, and then that bully end up getting his ass whooped. And well, I know 2 bullies that's currently getting their asses whooped. Real talk. I know 2 bullies who thought they was the that's currently getting their asses whooped thoroughly. Thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Real talk. I told y'all that IHOP would be the destruction of America. He referred to it as an exorcism. So we're on the same page. I know, listen, I think for myself. I think free, live free. I have an independent mind. Independent mind. Real talk. And it's going to make us look the worst. It's going to make us look the worst. That they wrote the Bible. We can't even bring the Bible in this. They wrote the Bible. It's the reason that Bible always protects IHOP too. Think about it. Put 2 and 2 together, man. You got to get all the way conscious. It's the reason that that Bible protects IHOP as well. And IHOP was just as evil in the Bible. This affects all of us. This is not gonna be a one and done. This is not gonna be a overnight. This is not gonna be what happened last year for like 12 days. You know what I mean? It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that, y'all. This is going to be chaos. This is gonna get ugly. It's going to be a long time before y'all see the EpiPen files come up in them headlines because this right here is going to be ongoing. If he win the midterms, it's because of this right here. Because he would have lost them if it wasn't for him doing this right here because of the EpiPen files and because of those victims. You know what I mean? Real talk. Real talk. I'm not neither. I don't subscribe to European biblical colonized religions. I'm spiritual. I'm black. I know exactly who I am. I don't subscribe to none of that. I don't believe in none of that. And I know what it was used for. I know what it was used for. And if I was going to subscribe to anything, if I was going to subscribe to anything religious, if I was going to subscribe to any religion, if I was going to subscribe to any religion, I'm spiritual. But if I had to pick a religion, Oh, I'd definitely be Muslim. I definitely belong to the nation. All right, y'all. Here we go. Last one. Last one. Africans finally admit FBA Americans were the only ones pushing Pan-Africanism and global unity. Here we go.
I'm going to say something that some of you may disagree with, and that is, I don't think you can just work for black children. I think that the minute you start working on the problems of the black child, you find that you have to be concerned about all children.
You know what's funny? You know, a lot of people is calling foundational black Americans divisive and saying that we are divisive.
Street Media TV, ladies and gentlemen. I already know the tribe know his voice. I ain't even have to tell the tribe who this was. The tribe know the voice. Street Media TV, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions, I'm only answering questions that's sent in the form of a super chat. I don't care how many comments you know, nothing. The moderators will handle that. You know, that like button ain't moving up and there's no super chats. I ain't answering nothing if it ain't got color attached to it.
We are dividing the diaspora. Well, I'm saying that there was never a unification of the diaspora, right? Pan-Africanism was an idea that was really being pushed along by black Americans. So many black Americans have been standing on the front line of Pan-Africans over the generations. A person like me comes out of Pan-Africanism because in our communities, we was raised to love black people globally. When you came from other places, we opened up our arms and we brought you in and we ingratiated you into the culture. So much so that when we talk about hip hop, right, you got a lot of Jamaicans and Belizeans and so many of our brothers and sisters from the Caribbean that came in that helped innovate and add on to a culture that already existed in America, which is hip hop, right? But then,
which is true. You know, look at 21 Savage. He's not from here. Thank you, Lala. Let's put the beautiful, sexy female version of 50 Cent, Lala, in the chat, y'all. Thank you, Lala. We got Akon, Wyclef. So many people have come over here and played Grandmother Lala. All right, Turtle Peach. It's going to be good between you and Lala. I'm going to be entertained, too. You know she going to strike back. So, yes, we had lots of people of many different cultures come over here and make an impact in the world of hip-hop.
these groups turn around 40, 50 years later and say that we don't have a culture. They start talking down on us. It's not like the people of our grandparents and great-grandparents' generation, where even during those times, they had issues because A. Philip Randolph, who is the father of the black middle class, who helped create the middle class with the Pullman Porters, he was a restrictionist. He spoke on the West Indian coming here and having a different mentality than the foundational black American. It's not me making it up, right? But you have a lot of Africans that's in their continent that talks about their generations. And they talking like this.
Africans, we lie a lot as if we know where we're from. Most of us can't tell you 2 generations past where we are from. And I've had the privilege of traveling in Africa a lot as well. And my identity is ubiquitous. Nobody could tell where I'm from by looking at me. When I'm in Nigeria, they think I'm Igbo. I could go to Ghana, they think I'm Ghanaian. The average Gambian may look at me and look at us and say, you don't look Gambian. I'm just African. So, and part of the book is, there's a chapter I talk about life as...
Lala says we don't have one because we are the culture. Turtle Peace say, I'm sorry, Lala. Spare me, Lala. Don't get me, Lala. Ooh, Lala. Look what he done started. Let's go.
Hyphen where I'm African. I think I'm from the western part of Africa. That's what I identify the strongest with, is my identity as an African but I have a Gambian cultural background and heritage.
Now, today, Bishop George, Street Media TV, is going to checkmate the game. Because coming out of the Pan-Africanism, and now we're in a generation where we found out that nobody's practicing that but us. But everybody's trying to take our culture and say that we don't have one, while at the same time keeping their culture.
Oh, Lala done threw it. Lala say violation. Let's hear it, Lala. Let's hear it, Lala. God darn it. She say red card, violation, infraction. Infraction.
Allowing us into their culture. Now, when it comes to Pan-Africanism, the term Ma'afa.
Who? What he said? Turtle Peace done got him up out of here, but what did he say? But y'all done handled it. Yeah, red card. They done bought 50 out. I told y'all we got a female 50 Cent. I keep telling y'all, man.
That was created by Marimba Ali. We created that, the Ma'afa, to describe the African Holocaust. We have people like Malefe Asante here at Temple University, right here at my...
Turtle Peace say, attend ye to Lala, you peasants. Let's get that like button up.
School, right? Malanga Karenga, who created Kwanzaa. Dr. John Henry Clark, who created the African Studies and the universities in the 60s. Asa Hilliard, right? Marimba Ali, Chancellor Williams, the destruction of black civilization. We were the ones pushing the line, right? We watched our grandparents, and those were the ones pushing the line. And now we're saying enough is enough because we found out that those people had no respect for our grandparents and the way that we were trying to push the line. We saw the elder, James Smalls, carve out the Africans, right? So now when we're doing it and we're trying to name ourselves, that don't mean that we hate Africans. But I just showed you where that African said that they lie a lot. And they try to hold us to a standard that they don't.
Listen, IHOP been doing this. IHOP have been doing this. Why do you think everything is deemed anti-sub? I don't want to say it because then we kind of give the, you know what I'm saying, the encryptions away, but you get it. You saw what they did to Kyrie Irving. You saw it. You saw what they did to Ye. Y'all saw what they did to young Pharaoh right there on YouTube. It's crazy. It's crazy. The more and more we get into the history of IHOP, the more and more I kind of look at Shadoff Schittler like maybe that was an alley-oop. Maybe he was trying to tell us something. Y'all know Shadoff Schittler. Maybe he was trying to let us know something. All Kyrie Irving did was repost something. You know what I'm saying? All he did was repost something, and look what they did. No, I'm not. Ain't no. Look at the history. You're saying easy now. Look at the history. If we could talk about America's history and what they deserve, we can talk about theirs too. And we're speaking government, not the people. We don't have the power. The government does. We went through it right here. Our people suffered chattel slavery. So we can talk about it. We can talk about it.
Hold themselves to. So now we're holding them accountable and we're calling it out. But it seems like we can be held accountable, right? We can be held accountable. But
see, I was just saying the same thing. We got to have these conversations. They got to be held accountable. And that's the problem. As soon as you start talking about them, people get in their feelings. Hell, black people wish they were protected like that. We wish we can get an anti, you know what I'm saying? some kind of anti-hate crime bill or any damn thing. You can talk about black people, but everybody else is protected, and it makes them uneasy. Man, there's no one beyond reproach. No one is beyond reproach. I'm not saying innocent people deserve what happened. You know what I'm saying? Never. But what I'm saying is Shadolf Hitler knew something about these people, content of character, the government. The government. I'm not even saying Shadolf Hitler wasn't a piece of shit. I'm calling him Hitler.
I can hold the African accountable. They're infallible. No. And in this video, I'm proving my point. Check this out.
You know, my husband studied in the US, and I always was like very critical of African Americans. And then I would say, oh, okay, yeah, I know, they're famous.
What the hell she just say?
Music, what else? And my husband would say, start researching pre-colonial Africa and see who's writing. It's not Africans, it's them. So give them the dignity and the respect that they deserve, because while you live on this continent, you have done very minimally to research this continent before colonization. And when I had to do that for my PhD and the first book that I've written, I shocked myself because most of the writings, it's them. So I then said, okay, I was ignorant. I amend myself. I am now self-critiquing and snapping out of it. They are not only good for basketball and music and art. When African Americans are truly Afrocentric, even the term Afrocentrism, they came with it. They are the ones who've cautioned us and said Pan-Africanism is this, guys, but Afrocentrism is this. You need to posit everything.
What the hell is she saying? Is she talking too fast or am I listening too slow? I'm trying to speed up my hearing. What the hell is she saying? Anybody caught what she's saying? Her ass sounded like Twister.
Doing. If it's psychology, it's okay. We know the university could have been UCT, it could have been Oxford. They trained you the Western way. But as an African, go now and develop African psychology. Go and read Africa pre-colonially, how the relations were. Come with it down all the way. From that, you'll be able to craft what you call African psychology. So they're saying to all of our things, let's do that. So yes, I say to people, I love Africanism, but I've gone beyond that. I'm Afrocentric. Everything for me is about Africa and being an African.
And see, you have Africans that come here to America and they come around Foundational Black Americans and they start learning the truth. They start finding out that we know more about their story than they know about themselves, right? And the ones that she self-admitted said she only understood basketball and music. She didn't know our contributions. She didn't know that we were studying Africa because we was told to study Africa. Everything that Foundational Black Americans did, whether it was from education, to inventions, to music, to dance, to sports, we excelled in. We excelled in better than everybody. They left Africa and came here amongst us, and we taught them. They came to our curriculums and then took it back home. But yet and still say that we don't have a culture. So her husband had to check her and let her know, wait, whoa, slow your roll. Foundational Black Americans ain't no joke, man. Foundational Black Americans.
Why does everyone say we have no culture when obviously we are always the topic of discussion? We are the topic of their hate. We're the topic of their disapprovals. We are the culture. For that little mediocre 13%, they keep talking about, man, we are so influential, aren't we? Huh? Aren't we influential? That little 13% they keep throwing in our face, man, boy, they make that look like it's 100%, don't it? We make it look like a whole buck, don't we? We make that 13% look like a whole damn buck, don't we? Huh? Damn. Imagine if there was more than 13%. Imagine if we really ran this country. Imagine if they really told the truth about all of our contributions and everything that we do. Imagine if they actually told the truth about our history and why they did the things that they did. Imagine that. Imagine that, ladies and gentlemen. If we are this powerful just at 13%, 13%, y'all, name something we ain't survived. Every military campaign, we've been right there in the midst of it. Even Independence Day, And after July 4th, 1776, they put us right back on the plantations. When it was over and they had their independence, you didn't get your liberation. You didn't get your emancipation. You know what I mean? Oh, there's way more than 13%. They keep saying 13%, but listen, it's more than 13%. If their birth rates are going down, then common sense tells us that our birth rates are going up regardless of what they say. Regardless of what they say. This is common sense. I'm fully conscious. I was a nerd in school. I'm the greater than, less than. This is easy.
Know this history, and they breaking it down. Even though they've been ripped of 1,000 knowledge of self, they still know who we are. They're naming and claiming themselves. So now, once we found out that these groups wasn't honoring that, we separated ourselves and we start self-identifying ourselves. But I told you guys in my yesterday live stream that this thing.
Hey y'all, our female 50 Cent, La La Go Harder said, like Kendrick, sometimes you gotta pop up and show a ninja. What the? You know what I'm saying? Wax on, wax off that ass. You got that show 'em. That's exactly what Iran is doing to us and iHeart. Sometimes they say you just got to show a ninja. They say they ain't Venezuela. They say they ain't Denmark. They ain't Greenland. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, they ain't going out. They ain't going out. They ain't going out. They say they ain't Iraq. Huh? They ain't going out.
Started from within, because some of the biggest traitors to foundational black Americans were other foundational black Americans. The bourgeoisie class, that talented 10th class, those educated black folks up in the Boston, Connecticut area during the 1800s. Those that thought that had close proximity to the W man and the W woman, and they seen things through their lens. Well, let's take a trip down memory lane and let's look at the real big mamas. Let's look at these big mamas in the conversation that they was having, and you'll see the bourgeoisie raccoon class.
And this is what we have to do. We have to save children in order to save the race.
I want to say something that some of you may disagree with, and that is, I don't think you can just work for black children. I think that the minute you start working on the problems of the black child, you find that you have to be concerned about all children, don't you? I mean, if you're working on drugs...
Well, don't ask me that. I will never refuse any human being to come in here, but I'm concerned about mine, because you can't go, up in the Bronx when you haven't even cleaned up. I can't clean up my house. In other words, I don't clean up yours. I gotta clean up mine first. Just like this is the second. Then clean up yours.
I don't think that we can work just on our own problems unless we are concerned about the total society. And as a matter of fact, unless we go across the river too, and we're concerned about a lot of things happening in the world. This is a very...
We need to start being concerned about people who ain't never been concerned about us. If they don't give a damn, we shouldn't give up. I said if they don't give a damn, we shouldn't give up. Y'all know. We need to stop that. We need to stop. See, that's why I always get on y'all Christians too. They teach y'all to be soft and turn the other cheek. They teach y'all to be loving when they're hateful. You know what I mean? And those mechanics were just put there so that they can keep a knee on your neck. They're going to take the bite from you, take the sting off you. You went from eye for an eye to we forgive you, we love you, in Jesus' name. Come here, let me hug you and pray for you. You know what I'm saying? Damn that, you better learn how to return that energy. You better learn how to return that energy. You better learn how to return that energy. Real talk.
Very small planet, and we feel the impact of these forces. I don't think that we can concentrate just on what you call the black nation, so long as we exist in America, which is a sick society. Don't you think we have to work on?
No, I don't.
I just want to define this as a difference.
I appreciate everything you're saying, but quite often when people do not understand, they cannot relate. And I don't really think you understand what's going on. in black communities. I think you're very comfortable. I mean, please
Go ahead.
I think you're very comfortable sitting in your office and trying to be very community oriented from your desk and in your plush air conditioned place.
It's not very good.
No, but you have to get, I would like to see your office moved to a rat infested apartment.
If I live in one of them roach infested
Right,
yeah, we've all known what it is. I live there right now. I mean, I live there right now.
Oh, but my point is, you have to understand how the system operates in order to take it over and to make it more responsive to you. Now, there are ways of, and I think there are ways of turning programs around. I think all of you are involved in it.
Fairfax,
Take a walk.
Really?
Pardon?
Take a ride. I mean, really through even if you live there. Go out 114th Street and 8th Avenue and turn all up through there. You see how the system works.
Indeed.
You will see how the system works. And when we see, professional people of our own race starts to work with that system, and we know, where it's coming from. And a lot of us black people have to begin to learn that we are black, and that man will always look at us just as that. Regardless of how much he may eat with us and pat us on our back, he still look at us for just what we are.
Shout out to those big mamas, man. The one at the end almost brought tears to my eyes because she really broke that down and explained. And she got that woman, she set that bourgeois woman straight. And those are the traitors of the black community, and they still exist today. She talking about she's assaulting their intelligence, trying to tell them that they don't know how the system works. And the woman turned around and told her, no, hold on, slow down. It's you that get in that system and start to think and move the way the W man conditioned you to move. They told you in the King Leopold's letter, we must keep their women in 9 months of submission to work freely for us. We must keep their women in 9 months of submission to work freely for us. That's psychological conditioning to make you be solely dependent upon them. Right? So now when you come around your people with the mindset that they don't understand how the system works. And
these people come in here, they get colonized, and they're turned loose in our neighborhoods against us. Against us. If you don't identify as one of us, how the hell do you speak for one of us? That's what I'm saying. We quit to run out here and just vote and say Democrat, 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 or Republican, Republican. Start looking at policies. If these people not talking about reparations, you know what I mean? Keep your vote. Keep your vote. I guarantee. Same way the FBA movement is getting mentioned right now, how it's picking up steam, start putting it out there that you're not going to vote unless someone is already past reparations. Not going to work on passing reparations because they can just get your vote and then not do a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? See substance, see a bill, see a hate crime, an anti-hate crime bill come out for black people. That and reparations, y'all. If they're not talking that, keep your vote, keep your money, spend that money within your community. Hurt their pockets. Hurt their pockets. It's easy. It's easy. Stop spending your money with them. Stop giving them your vote. Tell them what your demands are. Haven't y'all saw these movies when people are, inside banks and they're forcefully taking things from banks, and then they have these negotiators that show up and there's like, what do you want? If you stop giving them your money and you stop giving them your vote, then they will show up as negotiators. Hey, what do you want? Reparations, anti-black, and anti-black hate crime bill, protection. If you can protect a manatee or a bald eagle, you protected them in Siberian Strait. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm getting at. You protected them. You protected them. Them Ellis Islanders, you protected them. Y'all can't protect us. You protect the LGBTQ. You protect IHOP. You can't protect us. We're the indigenous. It wouldn't be no here if it wasn't for us. It wouldn't be no America if it wasn't for us. There would be no trends. No matter what we took, no matter what we touch, we turn it to gold. No matter what we wear, what we put on our bodies, we turn that to gold. That becomes popular. If we say it, it trends. If we do it, they love it, and it's the best they've ever seen. But yet we don't know our own power. We don't know what it takes, or we're scared and afraid to do what it takes. Because all you have to do is stop giving them your money. Stop spending your money with them. And hold your vote. So your vote is not worth reparations and that anti-black, you know what I'm saying, crime bill and hate bill is not worth it? For your great-grandchildren, for your great-great-grandchildren, it's not worth it? Or are we not our ancestors? Because we watched our ancestors do this. So it depends on how serious we are. But they know that the movement is serious. But have we actually met at the table and discussed how we're going to get this done? Have we sat here and discussed how we're going to get this done? The blueprint to getting it done. How? Okay, they hear us. They know about the movement. But now if they were to sit down and say, well, what are your negotiations? What are your demands? Are we structured enough and knowledgeable enough to know how to pull this off to get exactly what we want, like Michael Jackson style, like a smooth criminal? Are we? So that's how we have to condition our minds. We don't have a lot of leverage in the playing field. Not socially, not economically, no, none of that. The only leverage we have is that vote. The only leverage you have is that black dollar you bust your ass to go get every day. Refuse to give it back to them once they give it to you. Find a black market, black bank, black store. Make sure it is black. Make sure that they're not just giving you the face of it that is black. Make sure the ownership is black. We don't need no token N-words like Obama. They'll give you somebody who looks like Obama, but is really owned by someone who looks like them. Do your research. Take your money out of that equation. Take your vote out of that equation. Right now, it needs to be on these platforms. The same way we're hollering FBA, FBA, FBA. Okay, they know about FBA, but do they know what the hell we want and what we're willing to sacrifice to get it? Now's the time to tell them. They're paying attention. Now they want to negotiate. Give them the damn demands, people. Give them the damn demands. The Pan-Africans couldn't get it done this damn fast. They didn't get recognized like this. That Pan-African sugar honey iced tea been around since the damn freaking forever. Forever. We all grew up rocking African medallions and all that BS. Come on, man. Come on, man. Now is the time for the demands. You got their attention. And trust me, if you start talking about protesting the black dollar, y'all saw what happened with Target and a lot of them places. Start protesting the black dollar and taking away the black vote, the very vote that determines every damn election in this damn country. Oh yeah, they'll send a negotiator. You'll get their attention. How serious are you about the movement? How serious are you about the movement? Don't just belong to something, be about something while belonging to something. The Black Panthers belonged to something and they were about something while belonging to something. So it's time. It's time. Okay, so we're proving that we could delineate. We're proving that we could do the research. We're proving that we could unify. But have we proven that we can get it done? Pan-Africans didn't get it done. Black Panthers didn't get it done. Black Wall Street didn't get it done. Akoi Massacre didn't get it done. The Opelousas Massacre didn't get it done. The Buffalo Soldiers didn't get it done. The Tuskegee Airmen didn't get it done. The Civil Rights Act didn't really get it done. There was no reparations. There was no, come on, y'all. 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 The job ain't never been finished. The job has never been finished. The job has never been finished. They just find a way to pacify us and take the fight out of us and keep us going at each other. Let's go after them facts. Let's go after them checks. Huh? Let's go after them facts. Them checks and balances is what we going after. Are we ready to negotiate our demands? Do we even know what our demands are? If they sat down and said, okay, we'll give you reparations, are we talking land, or are we talking monetary assets? How many people know that land has more of a monetary asset than that money? I'll turn down that money all day. Give me the land with no taxes. Give me the land and a deed to this land, no taxes, and I have access to all equity, every acre. Keep your money, because I'm going to turn this into money. And see, this value is going to increase, while things like this military campaign makes our dollars decrease. The US dollar is just a debt anyways. That land is something you can pass down. That land is something you can grow your own food on and make money. That land is something you can build on to get your people out of the streets and away from homelessness. It has equity. It's going to keep rising while the US dollar continues to drop. Are we ready to have these conversations? Do we know the difference? Do we understand exactly what we need? Because if you just send anyone in there to negotiate, they can get talked off, y'all. They can get talked off. We don't need to send nobody in there that they can talk off. Are we ready? And what are we willing to go through to get it? How much are we really ready to lay on the line? If they said protest right now, a lot of y'all still gonna get up in the morning, oh, I got to go to my job. I want my car getting repoed. Are you really gonna trust the system? Because if you shut the system down, how the system gonna collect from you? If you shut the system down, how can the system collect from you? Think about it, y'all. We done saw how many government shutdowns, but yet we're still paying taxes. I see you, Lala Go Harder. Autonomy. I got you. I got you. I see you. I see you. You know I see you, girl. But no, it's real talk, man. It's real talk. So we've got their attention. We've got their attention. We've got the Pan-Africans' attention. We got the Africans' attention. And we sure as hell have the government attention. Are we paying attention? Are we paying attention? You better stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, ladies and gentlemen, because it's at hand. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, because it's at hand. But when it's time to go to the table and when it's time to make these deals, you better know exactly what the hell you want and what the hell you are asking for. Know exactly what you need and what you're asking for, because these people will talk you that they'll make it sound good. Hold that vote. So honestly, I'm telling everyone, no one should be voting in 2028. You know what I'm saying? No one should be voting in 2028 if you're black. You know why? Because reparations aren't going to be passed in the next 2 years. So if reparations isn't already a thing, why the hell are you voting? We're not going to vote until it's a thing. And they'll pick that bill back up. I think it was HR Bill 44, something like that it was called. They'll pick it back up. Right now, they continuously filibuster that bill. They'll pick it back up once they know that we're serious. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. When you know better, you do better. We're all willing to fight, but this is a different fight. This is a different fight. Why did my ancestors have to give your ancestors free labor, asshole? Why are you still living off of that generational wealth, asshole? Huh? Why? Why? Why the hell did the J community get it? Because they look like you? Huh? Their ancestors got it. Their ancestors perished in the Holocaust. But America paid what? Their ancestors. The Germans paid who? Their ancestors. So what the hell do you mean? HR 22. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Family member, did you not just hear what I said, dummy? The people who receive reparations right now from the Holocaust, dummy, didn't even go through the Holocaust, dummy. They're receiving it on behalf of their ancestors. Some people are ignorant. And thank you, Lala, for that correction, HR 22. HR 22. Look, they get mad when that term reparations come up. They get mad, don't they? They get mad, don't they? Y'all get mad. Why? Because you know you owe it. Give that land back. That's what you do. Give that land back. Stop erasing people's history. Stop running around here saying you're superior when you're not. Stop being so damn evil and keep your hands off them children and your own women and your pet chihuahuas and your German shepherds too. You don't know what the hell we live through. We got racist policies in place right now that still keeps black people oppressed, you dummy. Redlining is one of them, you dummy. You dummy. Oh, you do. Oh, you gonna cut that check. You can get mad all you want to. We coming for that land. We coming for that beach house. We coming for that Ford Dually. We coming for all of that. Oh, you can get mad. Get mad. Be very afraid. We coming for that. Get mad. We gonna get that. We gonna get that. You ain't got no nuts. Y'all don't come with nuts. You barely come with the Viennas you come with. Your nuts never drop. Your nuts never drop. You little boy, your nuts never drop. Y'all don't come with nuts. You got to be talking black to have nuts. Huh? You got to be talking black to have nuts. That's why your white girls over here in our neighborhood. Y'all ain't never had no nuts. Ain't never had no nuts. Got to walk around here with hoodies on and march with swastikas. Got to walk around with hoodies and robes on and hide your face to be racist. And I'm telling you straight up without hiding my face, fuck you and your racism. We gonna get that money. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get that money. How you got nuts? How you got nuts? You ain't never had no nuts. You're cowards. You're cowards. And the truth ain't never been in you. Lineage of damn evil. Lying, manipulative asses. I don't owe you nothing. Fool, how you think you got what you got? It's called generational wealth. Generational wealth. 240 something years of just slavery alone. That's labor. That's labor. We're not going to count 100 years of Jim Crow. We're not going to count nearly 100 years of Reconstruction. Hell is you talking to? We ain't never been through nothing. No, your cherry nose ass ain't never been through nothing. Your cherry nose ass ain't never been through nothing. Sneeze and your whole nose look like a rainbow. You ain't never been through nothing. And evidently you ain't never wore whooping either. But don't worry, because I run about to put one on you. And then we could run it when they done. And we'll put one on you too. How about it? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. They got so much mouth, and has contributed absolutely nothing to the country that they stole. Nothing. So much mouth and contributed nothing to the land that they stole and gave nothing back to the people that they oppressed. Nothing. And want to sit here and talk and wonder why your birth rate decreasing. Wonder why the sun give you cancer. Wonder why globally you are a minority, and wonder why everyone is disgusted with anyone of your complexion right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. You know you evil. I don't know how y'all lie, them thin ass lips. I do not know how y'all lie out of them thin ass lips. Real talk. Who is Danielle? What are we waiting on Danielle for? What's going on with Danielle? Exactly. Bunch of Neanderthal. I ain't paying you nothing. Y'all don't pay them immigrants nothing either. But y'all can't do the work. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want to pay them illegal immigrants nothing either. But y'all lazy asses can't do the work. Y'all ain't never been able to get the work done. You weren't even built to be able to withstand the conditions of the land you stole to get the work done. And quit to holler you ain't gonna pay somebody. And you wonder how y'all got rich? You wonder how IHOP got so rich and all these other little white European. See, y'all, I hope I run tear they ass up. I hope every time I run hit them, they ching ching knock some coins up out their ass like we was playing Super Mario. I ain't playing. Man, shut up. Get your victim playing ass out of here. The oppressor can't pretend to be the oppressed, homie. The victimizer can't pretend to be the victim. That can't happen. That can't happen. That can't happen. I can't even say nice try because I'd be lying to you. And I'm here to spit the truth. Epic failure. Just like your 400-year head start. Epic failure. Epic failure. Y'all want to get them out of here too? So, Tribe, is there anything that y'all would like to speak on? I'm only answering questions from the people in blue because it's like the rest of these folks is low IQ. Tribe, do we have anything that we need to mention? Any feedback from any content? Turtle P says, no one is talking down to you. If you're offended by what he says, be respectful and move right. That move right to F on. Exactly. If this don't seem like the place you should be, then I doubt this is the place that you should be. And we know that a lot of you don't know what it's like to be accountable. You'll never tell the truth. So this ain't where you need to be. This isn't where you need to be. I'm pretty sure Elon Musk is speaking on X and doing Nazi salutes and everything. Feel free to go join your kinfolk. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to go join your kinfolk. Real talk, man. This get old. They got all that mouth and think they run something. You ain't finna keep running up and up, man. Listen, man. Nah, it's consequences for that mouth. Like it's consequences for that free labor. It's consequences for that free labor too. You're gonna get them reparations. I don't care how pissed off you get. It's already states doing it individually right now. I don't care how pissed off you get. You can't stop the ancestors. Once that power starts flowing and them ancestors say it's done, guess what? It's done. It's done. It's done. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. Y'all don't understand your birthrights are decreasing. You're not understanding that in the next 10, 20 years, that it's going to be black and brown writing laws for this country. Y'all don't understand that that bullshit your forefathers wrote into law to protect you and to give you an advantage and a privilege that you live off of, that shit is going to be destroyed. It's going to be destroyed. It's going to be destroyed. It's going to be destroyed. And it's gonna be rewritten to give who the advantage? Y'all spent this whole time praying, giving us little punk ass 10 commandments and everything else, hoping that we weren't gonna do the same thing to y'all that y'all did to everybody else. But if ever given the opportunity, you know exactly what it is. And that's why you're trying to fight to hold on so hard to this white supremacy that seems to be falling down right before your eyes, right before your very eyes. Your whole system is becoming dysfunctional. Oh, you know what's going on. You know what's going on. The chickens are coming home to roost, baby. Huh? That's that karma. That's that energy, y'all. It's reciprocated. The ancestors talking. And when the ancestors are talking, you listen. When the ancestors speak, you respect them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all can't speak on reparations. Huh? Speak on telling the truth. Speak on being accountable. Speak on that 2977. Speak on that. Speak on that. Speak on why y'all keep messing with them underage children. Speak on why you keep unaliving your own people. Speak on why you can't get consent from a woman your age to procreate with. Huh? Then speak on how the hell a German Shepherd can become a replacement for a real damn woman. Y'all getting locked up for messing with your dogs? Real talk. Come on, man. Speak on that. You ain't got to lie, Craig. Speak on that. Y'all got mouth for everything else. Speak on that. You all over here in black conversations where your white ass don't need to be. You can't speak on that. Speak on them Epstein files. Y'all despise Michael Vick over dogs, you dog humping bastards, more than you despise these pedos and these Epstein files, so ain't nobody been arrested. Hell wrong with y'all. Hell wrong with y'all. Always got something to say out your lying ass mouth. Y'all ain't nothing without GUNs and everybody got them. I told you, all y'all need goddamn ankle monitors put on you. All of you. All of you. You be doing two things at once. You be making sure that the children are safe. Because it'll go off every time you get around a child. It will go off. We ain't got to worry about that. We can say the babies and we'll know who the pedos are. As if we don't already know. Hell, y'all know too. That's why you keep lying about it. Now, the same Jesus we supposed to use that allow our people to be in slavery, that same Jesus, we're supposed to ask that Jesus forgiveness, and you're going to go to that same Jesus and ask him for forgiveness to what y'all doing to them damn children? Is that why y'all keep doing it to them damn children? Because this fake-ass Jesus is telling y'all that you're forgiven, so you're going back to do it again? Huh? Y'all beyond going to Catholics and giving confessions and getting Hail Marys. You need ass whoopings. Damn Hail Marys, more ass whoopings. Real talk. And this universe, this karma is going to whoop your ass alone. It's already whooping your ass. Already whooping your ass. And it's not all white folks. It's the white people. Because white folks are in here agreeing with us. White folks are joining the fight with us. But these damn racist white people. These damn racist white people. We need to feed them to Iran, y'all. These damn racist white people. We need to feed their ass to Iran. I say Iran is hungry, y'all. Huh? Iran is hungry, y'all. Let's feed their ass to Iran. Huh? They running around here, hoorah, hoorah, with all that energy anyway. Since 1776, we'll take your ass over there to Iran with that since 1776 energy. Huh? And get the same thing Charlie Kirk got. Ooh. Ooh, that hurt, didn't it? Didn't that hurt? Didn't that hurt? Oh, damn. You felt that in the nuts you thought you had, didn't you? You felt that in the nuts you thought you had, didn't you? Oh, that hurt. Didn't that hurt? Well, y'all don't know who y'all effing with over here, boy. Huh? Y'all know who y'all effing with over here, boy. I told y'all I turn up. I cook, boy. I cook. I cook. I told you that. I warned everybody. I cook. I cook. Tell people all the time, pulled pork for everybody. Pulled pork for everybody. Pig ears, chitlins, pulled pork, pig feet. What you want? What you want? We got it all. What you want? What you want? Y'all still don't know how to keep your damn mouth closed. That's how you got into the stuff you're in right now in Iran. You couldn't keep your nose on your face and mind your damn business. That's how you lost Vietnam. Not keeping your nose on your face and minding your damn business. And you know how we gonna get them reparations? Because you can't keep your nose on your damn face and mind your damn business. Karma is a bitch. And it looks just like every black person you see that you ever afflicted. Every melanated soul that you've ever opposed. Every racist law that you've ever put into place that led to the injustices of a black man or a black woman. We're going to run that back. We're going to run that back. Them jails and them prisons that you built for mass incarceration of black people, mass incarcerate your ass. Mass incarcerate your damn self. All the people in the Epstein files should be filling those jails and prisons right now. Who did you really make them for? Who did you really make them for? T. Holmes say Iran gonna be handing out free haircuts for Americans and IHOP lovers only. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. They don't know. Boy, they don't know, boy. They don't know. And man, listen. Iran gonna whoop they, and I can't wait. I'm gonna be on their internet in America laughing at they losing asses for messing with them people in the first place. You know what I'm saying? For messing with the people in the first place. Huh? Y'all so hoorah, hoorah on Trump. Watch Trump take this L. Watch Trump take this L. Watch IHOP take this L. Watch this. Watch. Watch this L. And they gonna find a way a lot about that in the history books too. They might say it was a draw, knowing they got their ass whooped. Oh, it was a tie, it was a draw. No, you got that ass toe up. Huh? You got that ass spanked. Huh? You got that ass. Don't nobody care about Obama? I don't care about Obama. I don't care about the first openly homosexual president that the United States has ever had. We even had a full black president yet. He mixed. He don't get no credit. He don't get no credit. I cook. Y'all better know that, man. I cook. Yeah. Watch your bite. Watch your bite. Y'all picking out my accent. You got me. You got me. Turn to watch the bite. You got me. Y'all better know it, man. Moderators, I'll take this time to read some comments from our hard-working moderators. If it's coming up in blue, you know I'm gonna read it. Everything else, it better come up with some color to it, a super chat. You know what I mean? They done ticked me off now. They always got to come in here with their agenda. You shouldn't be here. You don't see us going somewhere where we know that we're not liked or socially accepted. Why are y'all bringing y'all racist asses over here? And what the hell makes you think that you could speak on reparations for us? No, I'm good. I don't need to take no breath. Turtle Peace, chill out now. Turtle Peace, chill out. You know when I'm on, I'm on. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. We family, but don't do that. Respect, homie. I'm good. Don't help my oppressor. Don't do that. Don't do that. It needs to be said. It needs to be said. And they need to hear it. It needs to be said and they need to hear it. This is all the things that they should think about before they open their lying-ass mouths. These are all the things that they should think about before they open their lying-ass mouths. But they're not used to being accountable. They don't know the truth. They can't handle the truth. They've never been exposed to the truth. So when they get the truth, this is what you get. I don't have blood pressure problems. I'm perfectly fit. I take no medication, no nothing. Don't let the gray hair fool you, homie. I can still get out there and probably outrun 16-year-olders. I keep me straight. Don't let me fool you. I keep me straight. Don't let me fool you. I got stamina and all. Don't be fooled. I can still run, jump, hop, everything. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. They still hanging us and unaliving us and say, yeah, they are. They are. Turtle Peace, just so you know, I don't even eat meat, homie. My blood pressure is always a textbook 120/80. I'm right where I need to be on a BMI. I'm perfectly healthy. Ain't never had no overnight stay in no hospital. Ain't never had no surgeries. Don't get sick. Still got my tonsils. All of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. It just amazes me how nonchalant people can be about the truth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got that right. I can still use a bad nurse, though. I can still use a baddie nurse. You got that right. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Danielle Terry. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he right. I can still use that baddie nurse, boy. Listen, I think I feel a toe cramp coming on with that nurse. But I'm telling you, I'm healthy. I don't have to see no. I know what to do, man. You take care of yourself holistically. They have things out there, herbs, that do the same thing those medicines do. Foods that do the same thing. Come on, man. I don't put all that in my body, man. That's why I'm healthy. You can't, I don't know. I do stuff like, I take natural stuff, holistic stuff. Turmeric, ginger, all your herbs, your black seed oils, oil of oregano. You know what I'm saying? Holistically, herbs, things that come from the earth. Not this manufactured medication that you need hotlines on once you addicted to it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all better get fully conscious, man. Y'all better get fully conscious, man. Majority of the problems you're having is because of the shit you put in your bodies. All the foods and stuff in the government you trust. Trump, remember? Yeah, keep putting that trumped up stuff in your body and you're going to get trumped up. Keep going to these doctors. That's like a mechanic. A mechanic ain't trained. Listen, they not trying to fix your car. They're not trying to keep your car running where it don't break down. They're going to keep it running just a little bit so you can bring it back to them when it do break down again. You know what I mean? These doctors ain't healing y'all. They trying to mask pain. That's all they doing. You heal yourself. You put in your body what needs to be in your body. That's how you stay healthy. And I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to be sexy at 60, boy. Trust me. I'm going to be sexy at 60. I'm going to be able to walk up to the beach at 60 in some Speedos and take my shirt off and go home about 3 or 4 baddies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have a blue pill in my pocket just in case buddy ain't working. Oh, man. For real, I care about me, man. I care about me. I wasn't going to do that to myself. I care about me. No. I care about me. Got me all messed up, boy. I care about me. Like Bertie Mac with the jeans say, I'm trying to tell you. When it's that rise, when I say rise, you better rise, darn it. I ain't gonna, that's y'all around here eating that stuff that's gonna cause y'all to limp noodle. Not me. If y'all decide to go limp noodle, tag me in. You gotta stay ready, so I gotta get ready. Tag me in. Tag me in. I do what I'm supposed to do, y'all. And I got backup too. See how that bottle was low? Yeah. Watch this. Don't play with me. Bam. Another bottle waiting. Don't play with me. I get up, I work out, I do them calisthenics. Yeah. I do all of that. I'm gonna be all right. Like Martin, I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? But nah, we just gotta start taking care of our bodies, man. Your body's like your automobile, man. You want the best performance out of it, you better put, you know what I'm saying, the best fuel in it. Real talk. With the best fuel in it. Well, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, I got to be right back up and on this live in between 4 and 5 a.m. I've got some more research to do. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to call it a night. If you don't get your nasty out of here, man, bro, why y'all come with the... Man, see, we just said... See why they need ankle monitors, y'all? See why they need ankle monitors? Did y'all see what that perv just said? See why they need ankle monitors? Vegan protein. Protein shakes, everything. Smoothies, a whole 9 yards. Everything I do is protein. Everything I do is protein. I protein spike like you wouldn't believe. Protein, protein, protein. All right, family. Tribe, you know it's love. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to everyone who subbed, you know. Thank you everyone for, you know, sticking around through the duration. Thank you for the support to everyone who gave, you know. Turtle Peace, you know I love you. You know what it is. We brothers, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? La La, you know what it is. DT, you know what it is. Miss Danielle Terry, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, all y'all know what it is, man. To the tribe, man. Salute to the tribe, man. Salute to the tribe, first and foremost. You know what I mean? Y'all, get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one with the real internal spiritual father, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, stay meditated up, stay protected. Look, the beautiful, elegant La. How come every time I'm about to get off, La come back and I don't want to get off no more? Hold on, I just need to look at her profile picture one more time, then I'll get off. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll get off, y'all. I want to see Danielle Terry picture, too. Ooh, Danielle look damn good, too. Damn. Go ahead, sisters. Y'all beautiful. Go ahead, sisters. Y'all damn. 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 Salute to you, Danielle Terry. Damn. And La. Boy, y'all some beautiful sisters. Go ahead with y'all bad selves. Go ahead with y'all bad selves. Wow. Okay. No disrespect intended to either one of y'all, you know, but I got to make sure that y'all get y'all credit, y'all props, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. No disrespect to either one of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because both of you ladies look delicious as hell, I'm just saying. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, stay meditated up, stay protected, stay real, stay conscious, stay uncut, be inspired, be great, be you, and don't be distasteful. Be just as tasteful as what Danielle and La may be. Good night, y'all. I'll see.